In a quiet valley surrounded by mountains, there lived a man named Elias. He wasn't wealthy, nor was he known for anything great, but everyone in the village respected him because he carried a kindness that felt like sunlight. Every night, Elias would light a small lantern and hang it outside his house. The lantern was old, its glass cracked, its flame small, but it was a symbol of hope for travelers who passed by the valley road. People often asked him, "Why keep such a broken lantern? Why not buy a new one?" Elias only smiled. A broken thing can still shine, and sometimes what is broken shines in ways a perfect thing never could. One stormy evening, winds tore through the valley. Trees bent, windows shook, and lightning lit up the sky like fire. When morning came, Elias stepped outside and found his old lantern shattered on the ground. The glass was gone. The metal frame twisted. It would never shine again. Villagers came by, pitying him. "Elias, we told you this would happen. You should have gotten rid of that lantern long ago." But Elias said softly, "Maybe this is bad, or maybe this is not. Let us wait and see." Without the lantern, the road outside Elias's home became dark at night, so he decided to place small candles along the path. Not one lantern, but 10 little flames gently lighting up the road. One evening, as Elias was checking the candles, he heard crying. A young woman, lost and terrified, sat by the roadside. "I was walking through the valley," she said, "and I saw the lights. They guided me here. They saved me." She had run away from a harmful place and had no family, no home, no one to turn to. Elias brought her in, fed her warm soup, and offered her his spare room until she regained her strength. Day by day, she began to heal. Her laughter slowly returned. The villagers whispered if the lantern hadn't broken, she might never have found her way here. Elias only smiled again. Life has ways of breaking us open so that something new can enter. One afternoon, as the young woman fetched water from the nearby stream, a rock slide crashed down the mountain. The villagers ran to help. Dust filled the air. Fear filled their hearts. When it finally cleared, they found the young woman shaken, but safe. A large tree had blocked the falling rocks, and she hid behind it just in time. But then someone noticed something chilling. The tree that saved her was the same tree Elias had planned to cut down weeks earlier to build a new lantern post. But the storm that broke his lantern had also made the tree too wet to cut, so he postponed the work. If he had cut it down, she would have died. The villagers fell silent. Elias looked at the fallen rocks, at the trembling girl, and whispered more to himself than to anyone else. "Even the storms know where to fall." Months later, the young woman restarted her life in the village. She became a healer, helping the sick, comforting families, and bringing warmth to everyone she met. One day she told Elias, "If your lantern hadn't broken, I wouldn't be alive today. Everything led me here." Elias looked at the sunset on the valley horizon. We don't always see the purpose of pain while we are standing in it, but someday, when we look back, we realize every break was guiding us home. Sometimes life takes things away, not to punish us, but to redirect us. Sometimes what breaks is exactly what saves us. And sometimes the darkest nights lead to the brightest paths. Nothing is wasted. Nothing is pointless. Everything happens for a reason, even the broken things.